Hello, welcome to Voracious Podcast, episode 20. Can you imagine? We are on 20 episode, and this is the 20th episode in which we are celebrating 20 episodes. I'm wearing a red hoodie for this. This is my favorite piece of clothing I own, and I'm wearing it. And I know 20 is not that big of a number, but who cares, right? Who cares? I just wanted to wear this hoodie. That's just the only reason I'm doing this. But thank you so much for listening to any episode. If you have listened to any previous episode, thank you so much. This is Voracious Podcast. My name is Keval Vora. If you're listening for the first time, my name is Keval Vora. I'm an actor and I'm a writer. I used to act in a show called Balveer, if you remember. Yeah, I was very little that time. I was very young. I don't know, little is the right word. I was very young. But after that I started writing. I also do act. I made a short film I made a documentary then, which is up on लिंक नीचे मिलेगा आपको. दूसरा डॉक्यूमेंट्री पे काम कर रहा है और बहुत कुछ हो रहा है. And this podcast is going, and I like doing this podcast. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. And what you can do is just one suggestion, नीचे scroll करो और like कर दो वीडियो को, because what happens is if you like this video, probably YouTube will push it to more viewers. And I know this is not the best way to start a podcast, but who cares? Okay, yeah, so on this episode I decided not to invite any guest, and I just thought, let's do it alone. Let's just talk to the camera, video, and alone in an empty room wearing a red hoodie. It's 5:34 a.m. right now, and I'm having a good time. So this just turns out to be a weird experience with a good time. Different, but I want to talk about this recently what this happened. You know this thing, two people are the maximum capacity to travel in a vehicle in India. I'm talking about in India. Yeah, मुंबई में तो है, पता नहीं बाहर है कि नहीं, पर मुंबई में तो अभी यही बात हुआ है कि दो लोग से ज़्यादा ट्रैवल नहीं कर सकते साथ में. तो गाड़ी में अगर हो तुम लोग, तो गाड़ी में भी दो लोग से ज़्यादा नहीं. अगर तुम बाइक या एक्टिवा या स्कूटर व्हाटएवर इट इज़, उसमें भी दो लोग से ज़्यादा नहीं कर सकते तुम. सो रिसेंटली वन ऑफ माई फ्रेंड के घर पे कुछ गेस्ट आए थे, ठीक है. तो एंड सब कुछ हो गया, खाना पीना खा लिया गेस्ट लोगों ने, क्योंकि करते भी क्या है, गेस्ट लोग आते सिर्फ खाना पीने खाने, और क्या समोसा के जाते साल लोग. आई एम जस्ट पुटिंग माई रेज आउट फॉर नो रीज़न. No. Some guests are good. Some guests are just assholes. They just come into your house, say that you are fat, and they just go away. And I'm not talking about my personal experience. Shit. I shouldn't have said that. Anyways, so these guests came in at his place, and his dad and his dad's brother were going to drop these guests at their place. So they were two cars, और उसमें 3 लोग थे, including the driver. The driver means the dad and the dad's brother, my friend's dad. Friend's dad is brother. तो ये सब जा रहे थे, और इसी दिन रूल आया था कि 2 लोग से ज़्यादा गाड़ी में जा नहीं सकते. तो इनको पकड़ा, और उनको पकड़ के उनका सामान चेक किया, एंड देन रियलाइज कि ओ शिट, 3 लोग हैं ये लोग. सो नाउ they seized the car, and they also filed an FIR or something. And these guys just उनकी थोड़ी सी फट गई. Of course फट तो जाएगी यार, तुम्हारी गाड़ी ले लेंगे यार. And I don't know which car was it, but whatever it is, it's a car, dude. And so the brother was behind, right? तो उनकी जो फटी, so what the dad did is he just called and he said, रुक, एक बंदे को उतार दे. He, like the original language, he said, निकाल, एक बंदे को निकाल. So these guys just dropped one guest on the road for an hour. So this guy was just lying around. This was just घूम रहा है, रास्ते पे घूम रहा है बंदा, with सामान and everything. And then these guys safely went. एक गाड़ी गई, दूसरी गाड़ी नसीब से पहुंच गई, और फिर वापस इन लोग को पिक एंड ड्रॉप दिया. But this is what is happening right now, man. It's I don't know what is happening, actually. I don't know, so much stuff is happening. TikTok got banned, and I don't know how to feel about it. See, I was not a big fan of the content, but I also think that creators kind of worked very hard to get on it. I mean, there are many people who I know are on TikTok, and they are like trending to there every day, and they are just killing it and everything. But yeah, TikTok got banned, and these guys are like off their livelihood because these guys were very dependent on it, right? You can, like, influencer be this, it's a stream now. It's not just time pass, it's a stream now. It's a business thing. Influencer is a thing now, and these guys were doing that, and it's just struggling. These guys are struggling right now. Yeah, and the thing was, people were celebrating, which was just bad. Like, it was icing on the cake in a bad way. Like, I can't find the correct one, so I'm just saying this. Like, yeah, it was icing on the cake in the bad way. And, like, celebrities were saying that, oh, finally TikTok got banned and blah 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 blah. And it was like, I had some talk with my friend, and he said that it was just kind of hurtful. I mean, I don't know what to say or anything, but yeah, that happened. Oh, and recently I performed stand-up, guys. I performed stand-up. Yeah, so like I always wanted to do comedy. And comedy was, like, favorite thing. I love that genre, and that was the goal. Comedy karna hai goal. The goal is to make a comedy show. But I was a writer. I was a comedy writer, but as a comedian, like, I wanted the title comedian. समझ रहे हो? like ऐसा वो टाइटल का भूखा था मैं थोड़ा सा. टाइटल चाहिए था, पर टाइटल राइटर बोल के आता, क्योंकि वो राइटर में सब बेसिस में आ जाता था, तो बोल नहीं सकते कॉमेडियन है, क्योंकि स्टैंड अप नहीं कर रहा है, लोगों को हंसा नहीं रहा है बाहर जाके अकेला. सो आई रिसेंटली, एंड आई वाज like, I had some material, but I was just kind of shy to do it. And one day on 24th June actually, I just realized ki, who cares, Zoom shows are anyways happening, so let's do it. I called my friends to watch my Zoom show. They like had a mild laugh, and I thought, chalo theek hai, it's going well. Then I messaged Ruben Kaduskar, who was also on this podcast, and if you want to listen to that, you can there's a link below, description में link, देखिएगा ज़रूर, like भी करिएगा उसको भी. So I messaged Ruben Kaduskar, who is a comedian himself. He was also on Comic Stan season 1, and yeah. So I messaged him, dude, I did this thing, and he said, don't try this on friends, because friends might give you a fake pity laugh, which kind of hurt, but he was correct. So he said, enroll in an open mic, and I did, and it was on 2nd July. Like, today's 5th, right now, yeah, today's 5th July, and it was on 2nd July, and I bombed. I bombed really bad. Like, I bombed like no one did that night. Can you imagine? And the thing was, I was thinking that everyone would be similar as me, like everyone would be trying for the first or second time, but over there people were testing out material. They were not trying, they were testing out material. So therefore these guys were comics who were just testing out material, and I was like the first one. And I'm not comparing, and I'm not giving an excuse or anything, but yeah, like, I went in with my favorite material. Like, I went in with a poem, which was of course hypothetical poem. I wrote that my dad is a pedophile. I showed it to all my friends, and like, I hadn't performed it in my front of my friends anyway, so I didn't know would it kill or not, but I thought it was pretty funny, dude. I thought it was a pretty funny poem, and I performed it there. No one laughed, not even a chuckle. Like, just straight poker faces, and it felt really bad. I thought I'm quitting. Like, I thought, fuck it, dude. Itna embarrassment थोड़ा ना चाहिए, bro. So I was going to quit, and then I messaged Ruben Kaduskar, and Ruben again, dude, I bombed badly, and he said, dude, don't worry, everyone bombs, bomb, and then you can do it. And then I realized, okay, that kind of made me feel better. And the thing was, like, again, how it goes for how good Ruben is. Like, he doesn't know me. We just chatted on my podcast. He was nice enough to come on the podcast anyway, and he also said this to me. It was just nice of him, very nice of him. Yeah, and that happened, and I was just like very, very depressed. And then I saw Instagram request होता ना, लोग का मैसेज आता है, तो just checking that, and there was one message, great set, dude, very funny. And I was like, oh shit, I know this girl. She was on the open mic, and on the open mic कुछ लोग को बोल देते कि आप स्कोर दे देना. So she was one of the judges, like kind of the judge. So I thought it was a pity message. So I said, dude, come on, like I know I bombed very bad. Then she said, no, I thought your set was funny. I also gave great marks. Right, English. Yeah, I also had given good marks. Also because I thought you were funny, and also you were cute. I was waiting to say this. I'm the worst, dude. Like, this is a new low. Like, I'm saying some compliment some nice woman said to me, and I'm just saying this on my own show where no one can say no to me. But yeah, it felt very good though. I mean, that was just the ego boost, not just the cute. Like, cute was like a cherry on the cake, but funny was just like, you are funny, dude. वो थोड़ा सा ego boost होता है ना, हा मैं मरा नहीं हूँ completely. और उसके बाद ऊपर से अपन क्यूट भी थे तो I think I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, so that happened, and that was nice. Anyways, I just so 20 episodes have happened. Thank you so much again for listening. I have some questions I haven't looked at, and but I think they'll be good. So I am looking at this question, and this question is called how to get over someone. So the question is how to get over someone, and I'm thinking this is like, I'm not the best person to ask that. Okay, but recently I realized this, that I don't know the best answer to the question, right? And I guess no one knows the perfect answer कि ये करो तो तुम भूल जाओगे उस लड़की को. ऐसा थोड़ा ना होगा यार, लड़की या लड़के हो. I don't know the thing who is behind. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to in any offensive way. So I don't know the answer, but so recently I heard this on some Instagram motivational thing that if nothing helps, you can always tell a story which is kind of somehow connected, and it kind of tends to prove your point. Like, उसमें से metaphor निकल के look हो जाता है थोड़ा बहुत. So I have the story for this. So it's kind of a sad story. So recently I kind of started liking one girl. And I was like a bit unsure. Is this infatuation, or is this she's just a good friend? You know what I mean? And now that I said that sentence, I realized that you guys might think that I don't have good friends, which is not true. Yeah, it's not true. I'm just counting my friends, like, are these like good friends? No. College friends, like school friends are the best. School friends, I have school friends who are very good. So that was happening, and I was like confused. And at that time, the time when I was confused, she took a trip and she came back with a boyfriend, which was just like ऐसा थोड़ा सा काफी दर्द हुआ अंदर ऐसा, क्योंकि when she came back, I had made up my mind that I liked her. Like, I realized that I liked her, not made up my mind. I had realized that I liked her. और वो आई और पता चला कि अपने तो लग गए थोड़े. But then I realized कि okay, it's not that late. चलो निकल जाते गली से अपन, ठीक है? Like, why to even let her know that I liked her or something? Just makes no sense, right? So I was trying to get away from her, but the thing what happened is we kind of happened to work on many projects together, many things. So, and it happened that we worked on many things together, and बीच में वो होता था कि हम 2-3 घंटे ऐसा एक साथ स्पेंड करते थे, और उसमें कभी मोमेंट्स बनते जाता है. तो उससे कभी मोमेंट्स बनते हैं, तो ऐसा मोमेंट्स बनने लगे थे. तो ऐसा तो मेरे को उस टाइम पे रियलाइज हुआ कि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई एम नॉट गेटिंग ओवर हर. This is not just happening. This is not the process of how do you get over someone. In fact, this is the process of how you like someone. And I then realized that शी काइंड ऑफ लाइक्स मी, ऐसा ऐसा फील आता है ना, थोड़ा बहुत तो पता चलता है ना कि शायद तक है क्या ऐसा. और ये सब चल रहा था. then she kind of broke up with her boyfriend, which where I thought, oh, let's just swoop in and you know work my magic. No, I did nothing of that. Like मैं like अभी मेरे को पता नहीं, just like I didn't want to, like even though I liked her, but I just didn't. I wanted to, but I didn't want to. Like I can't explain. But what was happening is then in the end, when I just thought कि okay, this is the time, like I have to get away from her and everything, because it's just getting too much. और फिर मज़ा नहीं आ रहा था वो, like कैसे बोलूँ मेरे को आपको, वो वाला सीन हो गया था. मीम्स जा रहे थे इंस्टा पे, और कभी कभी पता है, कभी कभी आप एक अच्छा सा मैसेज भेजते हो या अच्छा मीम भेजते हो, और कभी जब रिप्लाई नहीं आता है बहुत दर्द होता है. तो ऐसा एक बार नहीं, बहुत बार हो चुका. एंड दैट शुड नॉट बी द पैरामीटर टू जज इट एनीवेज ऑफ कोर्स. बट ऐसी काफ़ी चीज़ हो गई थी जब भी रिप्लाईज नहीं आने थे और ये वो. सो तब मेरे को रियलाइज़ हुआ कि फक दिस शिट, आई डोंट नीड दिस. लाइक even though I like her, but I just want to have my self-respect though, right? I don't know why I did this. Yeah, so वो हुआ और फिर मेरा मैसेज करना सब बंद हो गया. बट देन आई रियलाइज़ कि उसके मैसेज आ रहे हैं, उसके कभी कभी मीम्स आ रहे हैं, पर उसके मैसेज आ रहे हैं, और आई एम जस्ट लाइक रिप्लाइंग टू दोज मैसेजेस. एंड देन आई रियलाइज्ड कि ओ शिट डूड, शी ओनली मैसेजेस मी फॉर वर्क. मैं फिर वापस से पुराने चैट्स थोड़े बहुत पढ़े, मिला ओ हाँ, the reason why I kind of felt closer to her was because we spent a lot of time together. And then I realized कि but a lot of time together because we worked on many projects together. तो ये सब सिर्फ काम था dude. Maybe my expectations were just high, and I kind of knew that she knew that I liked her, but I hadn't said that to her myself. But I don't know, I just felt that she knew, and she kind of like थोड़ा सा ऐसा होता है ना, थोड़ा सा फ़ायदा उठाते हैं, तो वैसा वाला तभी तो रियलाइज़ हुआ नहीं, अब भी रियलाइज़ हुआ कि उसने सिर्फ काम के लिए मैसेज किया. जब भी काम वाला आता था ऐसा फुल ऑन ऐसा रस मलाई का रस डाल के मैसेज आ रहे हैं. फुल मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं एंड एवरीथिंग इज़ हैपनिंग, एंड आई वाज लाइक ओहो मस्त मैसेज आ रहे तो रिप्लाई करो. But then when I just like started looking back at everything, then I realized कि wait, I remember that I said that I got a promotion. She was not happy. I because 2-3 बार कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा हुआ था, और अपन कैसे कह सकते अपने दोस्तों को ये बोलते हो ना अच्छी चीज़ हो, लाइक अपने बारे में जो अच्छा हुआ होता है. तो मैंने भी उसको बोला था, and she was just like okay good. She was just that, which was kind of like rude. You should never say that. Even if it's not your friend just giving you advice. अगर आपका दोस्त नहीं भी है ना कोई, और आपको बोले ना कि कुछ अच्छी वो चीज़ हो है, थोड़ा सा खुश दिखा दो एटलीस्ट, क्योंकि आपको नहीं पता वो खुश हो जाए सामने वाला. तो ये हुआ था, दैट वाज द थिंग. शी वाज नेवर हैप्पी फॉर मी, एंड आई डोंट नो द रीज़न टू. लाइक कभी कैसा जेलसी वाला सीन तो हुआ भी नहीं था. और क्या था, हाँ, मैसेजेस के रिप्लाई नहीं आ रहे थे, और शी यूज्ड टू ओनली मैसेज मी फॉर वर्क. एंड थर्ड, देयर वाज वन मोर थिंग which I just shouldn't mention because she might listen to this podcast, and I don't want her to feel that she won the war. क्योंकि अभी तो मैंने मैसेज करने ही छोड़ दिए. लाइक उसके मैसेज आते हैं ना, पहले वो भी मेरे को रीड पे छोड़ती थी काफ़ी टाइम. सो नाउ इवन आई हैव स्टार्टेड लाइक लीविंग हर ऑन रीड, which I have to say it feels really good. I feel like an evil saying this. I mean, it doesn't feel good, but it feels like, and I don't want to say anything bad about her, because it kind of was my mistake to कि मैंने थोड़ा expectations high कर लिए, तो उसमें उसकी क्या गलती. But I know that she knew that I liked her on some level, and she kind of like थोड़ा सा फ़ायदा उठाया, और मैं भी थोड़ा सा गधा था तो सब फ़ायदा उठाने दिया. बहुत कुछ चीज़ें हुई, और एक और चीज़ थी जो बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब थी, पर मैं बोल नहीं सकता क्योंकि हर चीज़ बोलनी नहीं जाती कैमरा पे. बट आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट शी वॉज अ बैड पर्सन, बट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज शी वॉज इविल. Yeah, so just that, and now I've just stopped texting her. I don't know why did I say this story. This has nothing to your what get over someone. Yeah, so just the moral. So the moral is just you have it's tough. Of course, it's tough. Even though this person was evil. Even though this person was evil, it took a lot of time to get over her completely, and because I just stopped texting her. 3-4 हफ्ते हो गए मैसेज नहीं किया और अपन ने हाँ उसका ही मैसेज नहीं आया पर एक स्टार्टिंग में आया था पर फिर अपन ने रीड पे छोड़ा ना. लास्ट विक्ट्री अपनी है. I don't know what the hell am I saying, dude. I genuinely don't know. I wanted to keep this short, so I'll just do it fast. But कि हाँ मैसेज करना छोड़ दे दोस्त. थोड़ा सा मैं जब भी होता है ना सब मैसेज करूँ और whatever it is, control it because it's not worth getting into. I wanted to ask her so many questions. Ki, why the hell did you do this and blah 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 blah. And I then realized it's not kind of worth it. If you even have similar thing like that, I suggest let it go, dude. थोड़ा सा you have to let go, and try focusing on something else, like distract yourself for some time. Do it on work, watch some movies, watch some TV shows. I don't know, talk to your friends who can help you feel better. Yeah, that's all I can just offer. These are just simple advices. I know you were probably expecting more because these are just simple Google advice, but I think so these are tried and tested. काफ़ी लोग को मैं जानता हूँ, सब लोग ने ये किया है, अभी सबका चल रहा है. ठीक है, मेरा भी काइंड ऑफ सा चल गया. How to write? This is the next question. How to write? Okay, so I remember this. Remember talking to one of my friends about this, and she messaged me and she said, "Ki, dude, how do you write?" Like it was just like a jokey thing. Ki, oh, this is such a good piece you've written. How do you write, dude? वो वाला joke था, ठीक है उसका. Like she did that, and then even though it was a joke, I just started thinking, and I then realized कि maybe. Because I just rewinded myself. मैंने पूरा रिवाइंड किया कि मैंने कैसे लिखना शुरू किया था और मुझे रियलाइज़ हुआ कि मैं पता है कभी फाइट्स होती है. अगर आपके पेरेंट्स के साथ समझ लो फाइट हो गया, दोस्त के साथ फाइट हो गया, किसी ना किसके साथ भी पंगा हो गया आपका, समझ लो पंगा होता है. और कभी कभी जब भी आप हारते हो पंगे में, वर्बल फाइट की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं, या फिर मे बी हाथापाई, वॉट एवर इट इज़. कभी कभी आप पता है जब भी अकेले होते हो तब सोचते हो उसके बारे में और सोचते हो कि नहीं यार मुझे ऐसा करना चाहिए था, मैं उसको मार देता. पता होता फील वो वाला. तो सब लोग करते हैं ऐसा, सब मोस्टली, मैं तो काफ़ी करता हूँ. तो सर घर में बैठे सोचते रहते हैं कि ऐसा करते तो साल को बजा देते. जो ये आप हाइपोथेटिकल सिनेरियोस बना रहे हो ना अपने आप को, तो मैं क्या करता था इन्हीं चीज़ों को थोड़ा सा ऐसा, क्योंकि कॉमेडी स्टार्टिंग में लिखता था तो थोड़ा सा फनी बना के मैं लिख देता था. और इट काइंड ऑफ थोड़ा सा फिर लिख देता था, फिर ऑफकोर्स रिवाइज करता था वॉट एवर इट इज़. बट दिस इज द फर्स्ट I think it stems from overthinking. This is what I'm saying. For me, I don't know if this is primary advice because I'm not सब कोई बड़ा राइटर है नहीं. मैं अभी भी सीख रहा हूँ और मैंने लिखा है थोड़ा बहुत, but it's just not come out yet, so you don't. But yeah, I think it stems from overthinking कि आप बहुत सोचते हो और वो चीज़ लिखते जाओ, या फिर कभी कभी तो take some इधर का stuff. I wrote a bit that a bit inspired by someone else, my friend's neighbor who I'm close with a friend का पूरा family. तो उसके घर पे कभी मैं जाता हूँ, मैं अभी नहीं बट पहले जाता था. उसका नेबर भी अभी मैं जानने लग गया हूँ. होता है ना काफ़ी क्लोज हो जाते हो, तो मैं नेबर से काफ़ी क्लोज हो गया और पता चला कि नेबर्स का डिवोर्स हो रहा है एंड द होल फैमिली इज़ जस्ट वेरी वेरी फनी. वो कुछ भी करता था ऐसा फ़नी है. तो मैंने उनको सोचा कि ओह दिस इज गुड थिंग. तो मैंने कभी स्टैंड अप पे ऐसा जोक लिखा है मेरा कि माई पेरेंट्स आर गेटिंग डिवोर्स्ड एंड सिमिलर. अब इनमें भी अपने रियल लाइफ से इंस्पिरेशन ले सकते हो आप. मे बी आप अपने माइंड में सिनेरियो सोचो कि अगर ऐसा नहीं होता तो ऐसा होता तो कैसा लगता. और तीसरा दिस क्वेंटिन टैरेंटिनो हु इज़ अ वेरी फेमस राइटर डायरेक्टर, 100% श्योर यू हैव हर्ड ऑफ हिम. तो उन्होंने एक बार ये कहा था कि इट वॉज समथिंग हाउ टू राइट अ मूवी, समथिंग लाइक दैट. तो उन्होंने कैसा कहा था कि कोई भी मूवी जाके देखो घर पे आओ और लिख दो जितना याद है मूवी के बारे में. फिर कुछ चीज़ें याद नहीं होंगी, श्योर राइट, कुछ चीज़ें याद नहीं होंगी, उनको ब्लैंक्स भरो, ब्लैंक्स में रखो और वो ब्लैंक्स को फिर अपने आप से भरो. लाइक जो चीज़ें याद नहीं वो अपने आप से भरो और देन यू हैव अ न्यू मूवी. समझ रहे हो, ये सब चीज़ें हैं. लाइक इट्स जस्ट लाइक हाँ, इट्स जस्ट अ बिट ओवर थिंकिंग. इट्स जस्ट creating hypothetical scenarios in your mind and trying to write it down. That's all it is. Which base have you gone to? Lovely question. I don't think I should answer that question, dude. I don't think I should answer that question. Thank you so much for asking. because because the answer might be very embarrassing for me or okay for me. Okay. Okay, I think so that is enough for tonight. I just wanted to, this was just a very fun thing I did just to hang out like not even hang out but just say some answers. And just majorly the reason I'm doing this thing alone is just say thank you. That's just all. I'm really 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 grateful. अपन 20 एपिसोड्स तक हो गए. टू बी ऑनेस्ट उतने व्यूज़ नहीं आए जितने एक्सपेक्ट किए थे. लाइक कभी कभी तो ऐसे रियलाइज़ हुआ कि ये क्या बाप एपिसोड था और उस पर इतने कम व्यूज़ कैसे. कभी कभी होता है. इट्स ऑल राइट. ये काफ़ी लोगों ने मेरे को बोला है, काफ़ी लोगों ने बोला कि यार समटाइम्स इट डजंट रियली मैच अप टू योर एक्सपेक्टेशन बट हु केयर्स. I'm having fun. I got some great people who I genuinely admire. I got Willie Hunter, I got Satyanshu sir, I got Anshuman Ghosh, I got Akash Mehta, Robin Kaduskar, Jyotika Tangri, Dr. Vidya Patil, Nikhil Taneja, Rahul Desai. These are like great people who just like, I'm glad these guys agreed to even come on this show. And starting me with my friends, Shanti, Milind, Tank, Aryan Tank, and many people tried like this. The thing was I tried to do this a long time back. In fact, I think so I mentioned this before in the podcast as well. I tried to do this almost a year back, and I recorded a pilot too, but it just didn't work out. Then again I tried to do it with some other friends, and one person dropped out. And again I tried to do with another set of friends, and उसमें भी one person dropped out. फिर दो like मज़ा नहीं आ रहा था. And finally I just said, who cares, like let's do it. So finally, and some people came around like Shanti, Milind, Aryan Tan. These guys were like, all right, let's do it with you. And just that's great. We did it. We did the first 5 episodes together. Then I did alone 5 episodes. Then I started having guests. And yeah, again, thank you so much for listening. Please as usual, like, share and comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Genuinely, let me know what you think. And thank you so much if you listen to this. See you soon. Bye bye.